I am Erwin Romulo, and I'm the curator of the exhibition Bakit Pa by artist Silka Lapina. Silka Lapina is an artist from Germany and the Philippines, belonging to a lineage of the diaspora that have found their Filipino roots through art. Bakit Pa is her first solo exhibition in the Philippines. Lapina is inspired by the old traditions, from the writings of medieval mystics, as well as the spiritual practices of the monastics. She is not borrowing them. Rather, she is reintroducing their work and worldview to the present, making them not only relevant, but alive in this era. In the middle of the space, we have water and light. One is a symbol of life and renewal, the other of transition and transcendence. The waters are constantly flowing, and the light is ever shifting, creating a vortex of energy that builds an altar inside the space. Standing vigil and facing the altar stands a cross, a traditional crux quadrata, on its body a prayer of longing, with words that describe a sensual aching to be with the divine, while acutely aware of its distance from it. Along the walls are mirrors hand-engraved by the artist, part of our urban prayer series. Each one is a meditation, and they act as stations, the via cruxes of the space. The engravings are written in script familiar to the faithful of the 13th and 14th century around Germany. Lapina spends hours on each mirror, painstakingly engraving each one by hand, much like the monks would when they were copying sacred texts in the scriptoriums of their monasteries. Lapina isn't copying sacred texts from that era though. She is sampling from the present, lyrics from contemporary pop songs, mga bugtong or folk riddles, her own journal entries, presenting them hand-engraved on mirrors as text for reflection. The first mirror has the number 23, according to the artist a mystical number, and the last mirror quotes from Psalm 23, "Wala akong katakutan, pagkat ika aking kaagapay. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." At one corner of the room, we have an alcove with an antique urna. In place of a traditional santo, there are soft portraits of the artist. She appears burning with a preternatural fire, but she's not burning. Recalling the words of Marguerite Porete, "This soul so burned in love's fiery furnace that she has become very fire, so that she feels no fire." Diagonally placed on the other side of the space is My Unknown Brother, a moving image work depicting icons, a female and male priest in a single frame, their two faces flowing from one to the other, much like the flowing waters in the shifting light, both eyes looking back at us, contemplating us, and asking us to consider to look closer and see in between the 2 points, the in-between between female-male, beyond binaries, beyond XX and XY chromosomes, even beyond holy trinities, to consider the infinite possibilities between them. Lapina studied culture and social anthropology at the University of Vienna, and religion and culture at the Humboldt University in Berlin. Spirituality is a recurring theme in all her work. Like I've mentioned, she studied the mystics like Meister Eckhart, Hildegard von Bingen, and Marguerite Porete, and their writings and thinking has greatly influenced her practice. And in keeping with their teachings, her works are acts of sanctification. Sanctification of the ordinary, of the mundane, of the everyday. The act of writing is a form of prayer, and in writing we can contemplate the divine. Meister Eckhart wrote, "When the soul wants to experience something, she throws out an image in front of her and then steps into it." Bakit Pa, Lapina invites us in, building a contemporary sacred space, one that remixes old Christian traditions and the present moment. One that evokes the sacred and the secular, that creates an encounter with the mystics, one that embraces power and stillness, and welcomes beauty and melancholy in its gospel. With Bakit Pa, the artist is calling for a moment of reflection, of contemplation, and to reconsider what it means to have faith and not merely dogma. She's offering us a prayer. Why go on? Her art is not about the answers, though. It's about asking the right questions.